What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. We out here with another FabvL track. This time we're taking a look at a song called Come Around. Now, this doesn't look like it's an AMV, so that means this must be like one of more like a personal song, but I'm ready for it. This is how FabvL, no, it's not how he's starting off. Yeah, this is how he's starting off 2021. I believe this is the first track he released for this year. Yeah, this was on the second, and then this came out a week ago. So let's see how FabvL's starting things off. Let's go ahead, shut up and turn it up. All right, before we jump in, I'm absolutely loving that chorus or the sound back there. It sounds chopped, right? Like kind of you play it and then you slice it up a bit and then you start assigning them to like your piano keys or whatnot. So that means wherever you play, that's what's going to play afterwards. It sounds chopped because of the way that some of those melodies abruptly stop and the next one moves into. I like that. I don't think I've heard that before in FabvL's music, or I might have. I just forgot.
Why do I run away from everything I love? Welcome the golden break of all these fucking drugs. They don't get me high. No, nothing gets me higher than this pain inside. It's burning like a fire. Used to lash out, no way, that's the old me. Now I bury everything inside, hit slowly. Packing new parts, burn them down, let the cold see. What you let her do when the time moves slowly? I'm my worst enemy, you're not a friend of me. I don't ever feel safe. All alone, amphetamines mixed with memories running through all of my veins. 150 on the table, calm me down, calm me down. When the smoke hits, I get stable. Come around, come around. Oh, come around. No one.
Okay, so I did see FabvL's tweet when he put it on there. I think he tweeted a response that he did to the video where it said the 150 on the table meant when he was gambling and whatnot, and then he put like his 150 on the table for, I believe, blackjack, and then he lost it all, right? And that sense that you get when you lose everything that you pretty much have, or the last of what you brought with you, or even possibly the last that you have all to your name, is absolutely earth-shattering, right? And then when he goes in with these comments, when he says like smoke around, let's just go back a little bit. Where is that? When the smoke hits, right? See, I get stable. So it gets to the point to where sometimes you get so deep into your troubles that you turn towards all these other substances to alter your mind, to kind of make you feel better. And they're temporary reliefs. You know what I mean? It's a Band-Aid, and it's a Band-Aid that gets, when you put it on your skin, and the more you take it off, and you put it on, the less effectiveness it is. So you start looking around for Band-Aids with strong adhesives. That's what it is, right? It's a when you drown yourself in those type of things, in those type of substance and stuff, you keep looking for something stronger and stronger because you're burying the feelings inside, and it's like a soda pop that's about to burst, right? The more you shake it and everything, if you don't eventually release that, unscrew that cap, then the entire bottle is going to explode, right? And then unless you surround it with like something that's a little harder, you know what I mean? Surround the bottle with like maybe cement so that it keeps buried inside. But eventually when you open up that cap, it's going to explode. So drowning yourself in a substance, that's what I'm getting from with these lyrics, right? And go back a little bit. Time moves slowly, right? Because you don't know what else to do. You know what I'm saying? Let's say you take a hit of something. All right, cool. The hit's worn off. Now you're like, oh, snaps. All right, what else do I do? Oh, wow, that was only 5 minutes. Let me go ahead and do another one. And he said it's lonely because, like I said, when you burying these feelings inside, it's tough to talk to other people about that because you've been using substance and everything to kind of get rid of it, right? That's your talking buddy right there, but it doesn't talk back, unfortunately. So that's why I like to say when he says it's getting lonely. So okay, I've been talking a lot. Let's continue.
Now I put my family in a house. Hey. That don't mean shit, no. Few stacks, get a brand new whip. Whoa, fuck this, why still still feel this low. Quarantine got my feelings in the fifth row. I let this show. Never wanna waste no time, so I stay in my lane. Make another hit, but no one knows my name. Tell a million, but they all feel the same. Guess there's no one, let the blame know. I'm my worst enemy. You're not a friend of me. I don't ever feel safe. All alone, amphetamines mixed with memories running through all of my veins.
Okay, hold on. We gotta go back on that one. He said some stuff right here. So no one ever thought I'd make it out, right? So if you somebody that's been abusing substance and everything, you got your family members that's around, right? And they keep trying to help you, but it doesn't seem like it's enough. Then people will start thinking that, you know, there ain't no hope for you. But he said now he put his family in a house, right? So that means that he's at least been trying to make some type of strides to making his life better, or at least looking out for his family. But then hold on. And then he said, but that don't mean nothing, right? Because the thing about it is that you can have material, like people say, you know, more money, you know, brings happiness and everything, but really it don't. It's like one of those internal problems, right? Unless you like dig deep to the core of what the problem is, no matter what house you put your family in, what whip you buy, no matter what kind of material items that you surround yourself with, it's not going to solve the issues that you got going on inside you, because just like the substance that you're putting inside your body, the materialistics is nothing but something to distract you from what the core of the problem is. So that's why I think he's saying, you know, it don't mean nothing. You know, at the end of the day, when you go to sleep, when you sitting there in your thoughts, the core of your problem is going to come out, and it's going to block anything and everything. It's going to overtake anything and everything that was making you happy at the begin with. There's another reason why I say you can't make nobody else happy until you make yourself happy.
Shit, no. Few stacks, get a brand new whip. Hey. Fuck this, why I still feel this low. Quarantine got my feelings in the fifth row.
And if you do have some internal issues, and this is the danger about quarantine, is that if you did have some internal issues, quarantine is going to amplify that, right? Because everybody's social distancing, everybody's staying inside. Very dangerous for those extroverts, people who have to crave social media, not social media, but like social gatherings and everything. So quarantine got my feelings in the fifth row, like the top, I'm not really sure if that's a meaning to something else, but fifth row is pretty high row. So whatever your feelings were, right, if you were managing it, however you was going to manage it, might have been in the second row, social distancing and staying inside. Now you're on the fifth row now.
I let this show. Never wanna waste no time, so I stay in my lane. Make another hit, but no one knows my name. Tell a million, but they all feel the same. Guess there's no one, let the blame know.
So never want to waste no time, right? Keep hitting beats, right? This is another thing. Sometimes people, you really, really like to stay busy. Again, it's one of them things where you're trying to distract yourself from everything that's going on with you. So it's like never want to waste no time. So he keeps making all these beats. He says he's staying in his lane, which basically means he ain't not really bothering anybody else, you know what I'm saying? As far as like music, he knows where he sits at, he knows what kind of music he's makes, so he's not really venturing out as much. And then he said still makes another hit, but nobody knows his name. So you see that struggle with a lot of artists out here who makes hits after hits after hits, and then you got all these millions and you feel like it's a lot, but then you go down the street, you can go to your next neighbor, right? Your very, very next neighbor, and they don't even know who you are. Sometimes that can be a blow to you as an artist, because you see all these big numbers and stuff that you're putting up, but there's still no recognition about the work that you put in. And if your discipline isn't there, and your discipline isn't there, and your attitude isn't there, that can just completely destroy your whole entire confidence and stop you want to make music. It's either that, or you'll go to Twitter and start complaining, which is the worst thing that you want to do.
I'm my worst enemy. You're not a friend of me. I don't ever feel safe. All alone, amphetamines mixed with memories running through all of my veins. 150 on the table, calm me down, calm me down. When the smoke hits, I get stale. Come around, come around.
You know, there's something else about this song is I think the reason why a lot of people are kind of taking well to it is because it's difficult to be as an artist to kind of come out and, come forth with your feelings about what's going on, because that's just the whole that's the whole thing about burying your emotions with like substance and materials and everything, is because you don't really know how to kind of not lash out, but kind of communicate these type of feelings with people. And another reason why, music is a great outlet, because while it may not be as direct as you would like it to, right? Because you still have to make it into a song format and still have to make sure it hits and everything. It's something enjoyable. It's still it's an outlet. It's something for you to do. And honestly, at the end of the day, once you put all your feelings and everything into the song, and then you see other people resonating with it, right? Because, when it comes to type of feelings like this, definitely aren't alone. There's thousands, hundreds of thousands of people that probably feel the same. So this brings the more human element to YouTube artists that are on YouTube, because you got a lot of people who believe that YouTubers who got like really, really big subscriber bases are like these gods or whatnot, or they don't have all these issues, or they have all these monies. And I think sometimes we fail to believe that they're human too. So that's why I think songs like this are really important, because it brings the human element, or at least you would hope that it will snap out this sense of you being like this ultimate dude that ain't got no problems. It snaps them out of it and then brings forth another more relatable feeling. So now FabvL is more than just a dude that you're listening to and everything. You kind of get an insight as to who he is, what kind of problems he's facing with. And if you're having the same problems, then you can use this song as it's kind of like an understanding, like a holding hands, like, all right, FabvL, I understand what you're going through. I go through the same thing. So FabvL, I want to congratulate you for making a song like this. I know it's not easy to put your feelings out there like that, especially with such a fan base that you got, but you did it, and I applaud you for that. So you guys let me know what y'all thought about this song down in the comments. That's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.